Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In the last episode, we explored the undead settlement and I had to make a decision of which side I wanted to continue on. We have the left side over there and the right side over here. And I've chosen, for now, the right side, mainly because I need to get over to that door right over there. Because there's no way to open that door right there unless you go around and have to avoid him.
Hello there.
You can kind of see him from up here. That giant, if you talk to, he'll just say, I help in anytime. And in all reality, in my honest opinion, he doesn't really help at all. Because sometimes he'll still hit you with his bow. And, yeah, not gonna lie, that, being hit by the equivalent of a freight train with each hit kind of sucks. Alright, but first, I need to take a detour. Hey-ya! Wait, how much health do I have? 993. Not enough. I was gonna do a skip, but I want to play as vanilla as possible with this character. Come on. Triple kill. I'm doing this also so we can have a shortcut, because there's a shortcut to the other bonfire right over here. Come on. Come on. Stupid giant rat. Ooh. That's a good ring, actually. Hold on, I'm going to equip that for now. The blood bite ring increases bleed resistance, which we're definitely going to need, because there's a lot of enemies that do bleed. The fire ring... It will make us a little bit weaker, but increase our fire attack, which we're definitely going to need that. But I think I want to go without fire damage. There we go. Now we have access to both sides. So we'll go back to the cliff underside. And this way we can go take on, or we can go access a hidden area. And oh, by the way, I should probably say, I wasted all the souls that I got and bought some stuff. Got some new weapons, some new armor types. I bought everything from Grey Rat that I can purchase. Excuse me, I have not given him Loretta's bone yet, because if you do, he's going to freak out. You won't be able to talk to him for a bit. And whenever you are finally able to talk to him, he's going to say, hey, can I go on an expedition to find you stuff? I'm not ready for that. I'll be ready soon, though. Almost there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hello there. I'm not going to the sewer anymore. Just he will attack you from behind. Come on. Alright, now the fun part. You want to kind of take each of these guys one at a time. Otherwise, you're going to get ganged. And that's not funny. Alright. Oh, please tell me he's going to fall. Damn. Hate whenever they don't fall. Ooh, I'm kind of heavy. Yeah, I forgot rings have a lot of weight in this game. That's fine, we can upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. Yeah, the bleed resistant would have come in handy, but too heavy, so let's do that, and there we go. There we go. And then there's this asshole right over here who kind of ignores you. Just be careful about this spot right here. There's some dogs back here. And a big dog, too. But more alluring skulls. Alright, I think that's everything over here. We'll be able to safely make it to here. But there's an NPC over here we could talk to. He won't do anything for a while.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you'll go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You, here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah.
Yeah. His purpose is to guard her. And we got to get a key to get in there. Or, if you have enough health, you can slide right down there and survive the fall barely. I believe I have enough health, but I'm not going to risk it with the fact that I've taken damage. So we're just going to continue the path. And here comes another friend, an actual friend this time. Yay.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegbert of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
The trick to this is just... there. Let that lift come down, and then the true lift appears. There we go. And now we can go up. See? We can go talk to our new friend. Okay, there's an item over here. There's a few items in this area. I think there's one up here with him. Hello there.
Who are you?
Make peace.
I help anytime.
Young White Branch. Well, basically, he's gonna shoot all the way down there above my head. And, it hurts. His arrows hurt a lot. But he'll also shoot, not down there. Yeah, he'll shoot all the way over there. In the swamp, there's a white tree that he will attack. I don't know how he could see you from all the way over there, but you know what? I'm not gonna ask questions. There we go. Hello there, friend.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, So I thought. Then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast?
Yeah.
I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road.
Thought about it. I'm ready for this. Don't worry, Siegward. I can handle this. There we go. Had to make sure. This monster is a pain in the ass, but don't worry. He's not impossible to kill. He doesn't even know I exist right now. Oh, never mind.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late
Don't
now.
let Siegward die. I'm too powerful for this
Siegward and the
boss.
Knights of Katarina, fight by your
That's right.
side.
Demon.
Ah!
Ow! That was actually pretty good. Come on, big boy. Buddy. I think it's dead. Now we're having an epic battle in the fucking buildings. Man. I didn't know they can get up there. There, now he's got a little place to chill.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first.
Exactly. That's why I was
But
killing it.
For the moment, we've a toast to make.
Siegbrew.
To your valor, my sword, and our victory to... Long may the sun shine.
Yeah. Now we got toast.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
And now he's out. Yeah, he's out cold. Alright. There's a lot of stuff we can gather over here. A large club. So we got basically a beaten stick. I believe this one is, yeah, it's just a pale tongue, but this one is the Northern Helm, or the Northern Outfit. Which, pretty good on strike resistance. And it looks pretty cool. It's a Viking outfit. Yeah, the Vikings. And I can roll with it. It's a lot weaker, defensive-wise, compared to the Lothric Knight one. But mobility does matter when it comes to my builds. I like to be able to run around. That one right there, you could tell is going to drop down. Never mind. It's been so long, I guess I was wrong. But there's going to be some right here. These are going to drop down. I know that. Die. All right. We need to kill everything. And I mean everything. Because this is going to lead us back to the other church. Come on, puppy. There we go. But we're also going to get a free outfit from this. I mean, we did just get a free outfit, but we're going to get another free outfit. Now we got to be careful because of these bitches right here. They're plotting something. Don't know what it is, but they're plotting it. Oh, by the way, they can hit you from outside. Like, if you're outside, they can swing their weapon through the wall. Best thing to do is just try to split them up. Sorry, Grandpa. Come on. That's right. I just need one of you. Never mind. You both want to fight, okay? God, this is going to be a pain in the ass. The thing is, they're not hard enemies to fight. But two of them together is a nightmare. There we go. Now it's a fair fight. One, two, three, four, five, six. Alright, now I could open up this chest, but should we? Okay, we can. You think that I'm just gonna fall for that? You guys are nothing. I knew you would drop down. But that's also the only way you can attack these guys, is if the chest is open. There we go. Yeah, we're about to be able to level up. Okay, I know there's a few items up here. Just gotta remember exactly where. Make sure there's nothing off the sides. Nope. Okay. The first thing... I think that's it. Yeah, it's just this thing right over here. Lynn's ring. Boop. Do not jump all the way down. You will die. But if you jump here, whee! You can survive. Now for this one, you can survive the fall, but make sure you're full health. Whee! Ow! And boom. The Chloranthy ring, which is what I've been looking for. It's perfect for this build. And there we go. And the other thing, the Mira set. Good old Lucatile. Rest in peace, girl. Let me see how it looks. Ooh, nice. Not bad. Not bad. Honestly, pretty good. Now let's adjust that. Not bad. But for now, we'll rock the Northerner outfit. Make sure there's nothing else out here. All right. And now normally you would do all this stuff later. But where I need to get is on the other side. However, I have not used a bonfire yet, so I can go back the way I came to get to a new bonfire. So I have even more areas to run in. Gracias. Okay, so where we need to go is all the way back here. And I mean all the way back here. Because now we're going to take the elevator going down. And we just got to be prepared, because there is an enemy down there. So I recommend everyone prepare yourselves. Because this enemy is not going to be fun. We should be fine. This could be the make or break moment of my playthrough where I finally die. Because it's gonna happen. There is gonna be a first death. There's always a first death. I mean, unless you're like one of those people who've been playing non-stop and ended up getting a deathless run, which I have. I've gotten close to doing a deathless run before. But this enemy right here. That is a Boreal Knight. Wild creature. Woo! Yeah, he's not tough, but he can kick my ass because of his speed. Uh-oh. Woo! Come on. There we go. Sorry, I had to actually get into the zone, but you get a free straight sword with it. It's an ice blade. Pretty good to have. I don't think I've ever actually used it in a playthrough, but it's pretty good. But now, the road of sacrifices. I'm at 21 minutes. I got a few more. I just want to have a lot of areas to grind in. So let's get through this area and unlock the swamps. This is a few... Die! I'm trying to push forward into the story, so... anything that I miss, I'm gonna grab off camera, just because it's faster. Yeah, be careful of those guys. If they transform with their wings, they become very deadly. Without their wings, they're pretty easy to kill. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't you use your poison on me. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. We got a rampaging. They're not like the berserker enemies. They just rampage. Okay, we're almost done with the road of sacrifices. At least this area. Now we gotta go this way. And you want to be careful right here. There's a NPC below us. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Right about here. That lady. If you remember Man-Eater Mildred from Dark Souls 1, this lady is basically the same thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure her name is Man-Eater Mildred. Woo! Come on, bitch! Oh yeah, she's ready for a fight. Nope. Not letting you do it. I want your weapon, though. Thank you for the butcher's knife. Ooh, a little lag spike. Every now and then I keep getting these little lag spikes. Nothing too big. There's the brigand outfit. We'll get there. The brigand twin daggers. Which is one of the first dual weapons you get. You get a lot of dual weapons in this game. That, like, you can one hand them, meaning you'll only be wielding one, or you can dual wield. And they got their own special abilities, which is pretty cool. Alright, let me kill these guys. No! Bad. Another Titanite shard. Alright, we're almost out of the road of sacrifices. We just have to survive this onslaught of enemies we're about to have to deal with. I gotta get over there. Alright, here comes an army. Get prepared. I want to try to see if I can get only one of them to follow me. Oh, never mind, they gave... Oh, wait. Nope, they gave up. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, that guy can activate their transformation. There we go. There's a few of them out there. We gotta get prepared for this. They're right behind me. 1, 2, 3. Rampaging or no, they die the same way. 3 hits. Come on, big boy. 1, 2, 3. He's a red-eyed one, too. So he's an actual berserker one. Any other ones? Anyone else? Yep, there's one more. 1, 2, 3. And then just be careful of his poison. 1, 2, 3. An ember, that's good. And now... Yeah, there's... If I remember... I'm trying to remember how to get over there. Oh, no. It's right there. Gotta... Because I gotta remember how to do this. It's been a while. Pretty sure if I roll right there, I'll die. I can hear them. They breathe. Hold on, let me see if I can remember where the thing is, because from right up there on this cliff, I'll be able to see where I need to jump. Okay, so from right there, I can jump right there. Okay. And then we can go up from behind, or from the little cliff right there. So we need to do this properly, because there's going to be enemies down there, so be prepared. Ow. Our first heal. Yeah, it looks like a singular enemy. But there most likely is more. Yep. They're always in packs. Oh, it's the mother one. The Braille Divine Tome of Karim. And the Morn's Ring. So we got everything that is in this area. And now we can move on to the next area. Yeah, I'm definitely expanding this episode just a little bit longer so I have more areas to run into. First of all, this. Second of all, her.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Anri of Astora, unkindled like you.
Hell yeah.
This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder?
Yeah.
We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
I love her. There we go, the Blue Sentinels. Thank you, buddy. There we go. Now that's the proper thing. So, let's rest here. I got time. I know my timer says 29 minutes, but we need to get over there. So I have a lot of area to run into. So be careful this area. These guys carry giant branches as a weapon. And they can do ungodly amounts of damage. Alright, we have at least enough to level up once, I believe. Yep. Okay. where we need to go is technically that way, but I need to go that way because there's a bonfire right over there we need. Because we will be coming back here. This is an area we need to go because there's a boss here we can fight. And as I've done so far in Dark Souls 1 and 2, we're 100%ing it. At least 100%ing bosses. We're killing everything. That means no stone left unturned when it comes to bosses. You guys might remember them from Dark Souls 2. They're just as annoying, but this time they produce poison instead of corrosion. Yeah, he doesn't know I exist yet. But yeah, the bonfire's just right over there. There we go. Free shield. Let's heal a little bit. For a lot of people, you know where I'm at. You know what I'll be getting soon. I saw that. I've never seen the dogs teleport before. That was my first time seeing it. Yeah, the dogs, they have the ability to literally teleport. That's in their programming. It's kind of cool. There's a... I can't remember which one of the Souls YouTubers that I watch was talking about it, but I always thought that was a cool concept. That these dogs can literally teleport to you. It doesn't matter how far away you get from them. Okay. Now we got this entire area to play in, especially for grinding. Come on, puppy. No! Bad puppy. There we go. Fading soul. Alright. What we want is all the way over there. What else I want is all the way over here. But we gotta be careful. One of the bosses is here, but what I want is right over there. This asshole right here. Be careful of these guys. They're legit berserkers. Woo! So happy that I got a lot of stamina. But I need this right here. Alright, not this. I think it's this over here. It's somewhere over here is an item I need. There it is. Hello there. There you go. What, you want to fight too? No. Bad. Yeah, don't fight him. He's a mean face. All right. Be very careful in these swamps, because the moment you touch the water, you're already being hunted. Not by the little crabs, but by the mama. Yeah, you can see she or he. If it's a father, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's a giant crab that hunts you down the moment you touch ground. Run. Moment you get on land, it leaves you alone. But I gotta grab this real quick. The Fallen Knight outfit. Alright. We're about to get to the swamp. We just gotta get past these two NPCs. One of them, you can actually get them to accidentally jump off. Or die from fall damage. And the other one, you kind of have to fight. Gentlemen, start your engines. There we go, that's what I wanted. Whee! Haha, I've reset them. I'll kill them later. Welcome to Farron Keep. This used to be a forest. Long, long, long ago. There's a lot of secrets here. I know this episode is expanded, but I'm trying to get a few areas to run in. Mainly because the High Wall of Lothric, I got some decent levels in. I was able to get to 44. I forgot the fucking level. I was able to get to 44, but after a while, like, the levels start getting harder to get. So, we're gonna speed run the Farron Woods, or the Farron Swamps at this point, mind you. Be careful of these assholes right here. They are a pain in the ass. Come on. This is all you have to do in this area. You just have to turn off 3 lights. I'll show you the cutscenes. I know exactly where I'm ending this episode. I'm giving myself a lot of areas to run into, so I have options for the next set of videos. One out, 2 to go. That's the door we're opening. Because that's where we gotta go. That's where one of the major bosses is. I just want to have that access, or I want the access to that area. But I see he dropped something. Ooh, Titanite shard. There are a few large Titanite shards in this area. There you are. Die, goat man. Poison gem. Alright. If I can get to a bonfire, we're good. I know where all the bonfires are. Just have to get over to them. Thankfully, we're not that far away from one, if I remember correctly. No. No, it's that way. If you see the ones standing up, they are a lot harder to kill. Be very careful in these swamps. The ones on crawling, they're easier to kill. Ooh, I got a free flask from that. Okay, there's where I need to go, right over there. But we did just get the Bonkomatic 10,000. Okay. But are you okay? He's having a moment. He'll figure it out eventually, because the bonfire's over there, I believe. We do need to kill these guys. There's a lot of them. Yeah, the bonfire we're looking for is over there. I'm probably going to see if I can try to get past him. Come on. You want to fight me? Come on. No. Yeah, it's a perfect time to heal. Any items in this area I will gather off camera. Mainly because this area is a pain in the ass. Yep, we're right next to the other 2 bonfires. One of them is above, and one of them is right over there. I know that, mainly because of that guy standing right up there. And they're also right next to another fire. So we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Never mind, I have to go around the harder way. That's fine, these guys are nothing. No! Bad! Ow! Bad goat demon. Ooh, yeah, be careful of those guys over there. Okay. Here's where things are gonna get crazy. No, bad. I can't promise that I'll survive before the next episode, but I'm gonna do my damnedest to try not to die, or try to die as little as possible. Like, if I die off camera, I'm going to make sure everyone knows that every time I kill a boss, I'm gonna start putting the death counter, because I kind of like that. There we go. The next bonfire is just right here to the right of us. But we gotta climb a little ladder, which is surrounded by a bunch of slugs. Hi-yah! Yeah! Upwards we go! Hey, I actually almost have enough to level up twice, which means I can bring... which one is it? Dexterity to 20, and then I can start from the beginning. But this area is really good for grinding. You gotta go in there but for the bonfire, but I recommend going this way first. And then hit this right here. And make sure you kill this. Twinkling Titanite. Alright, you need this. The Dream Chaser's Ashes, which unlocks more things for the merchant. And this is a Covenant right here, too. Legion's Etiquette, asked to join Covenant, and boom. The Watchdogs of Farron. This is how you get Artorias' outfit in this game. But I'll eventually get it. I'll grind off camera for the stuff you need is those goat enemies I've been killing. They drop the Covenant item. So if you really want to get Artorias' outfit and weapon, just constantly kill the goats. Make sure your luck is pretty high, because they don't drop as often as you would think. But this over here is a boss. This is how I'm going to end this episode, so let's kill this guy. And then I'm going to take out the other two fires off camera. Yeah! Ow. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somehow, I live. I finally died. That's my first death. I got greedy. But you know what? That's a life lesson. Don't get greedy. And by that, I mean I'm gonna go kick his ass. But there was our one revive. That's what happens when you get greedy. So we'll deal with him next time. So thank you everybody so much for watching. In the next episode, I'm going to decide which one of the bosses, because I have a few bosses I can take on now. Which boss I want to take on first. And then we'll continue from there on our path. So look forward to all that. But until then, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you all on Monday.